Hey everyone, welcome back to O2 Coding, and welcome back to our Discord.py series, where we'll show you how to make a Discord bot. So in this video, we're finally going to be getting onto our mod cog, and starting our moderation features of the bot, so kicking members, banning members, and unbanning members. So let's get into it. So, finally want to head over to our mod.py cog. We can leave this here, obviously you can delete it if you want. It is handy to know if your mod test, or your mod cog is working. It's completely optional. So yeah, we're going to start writing code now. So firstly, we're going to start with a kick command. If you don't know what kick does, if you're new to Discord, basically this will kick the member from your server, which means they can still rejoin, but they're practically disconnected from it. One thing I will say on this is, so O2 Coding Bot has its role down here. It will not be able to kick anybody over its roles. So say, obviously can't kick me because I'm the owner of the server, but it won't be able to kick, for example, any of the bots because it's under that role, if you know what I mean. And say Lively can't kick Beetlebot because they're the same role. So that is one thing to note with your roles. If you want a bot to be able to kick, say, your member's role, it needs to be above the member. The bot's role needs to be above the member's role, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's just a note. That's Discord's role hierarchy, so we can't, as developers, do anything about that. Alright, so onto the command. So we're going to start the command off like any other command. At commands.command, like that. We are going to put an alias here while I am anyway. You don't have to, but I think it's nice to do this. Aliases equals and then k, just like that. That means we can do a prefix kick or prefix k, which is just nice. As quicker if someone's coming spam, you kind of want to kick them quickly. So yeah. Anyway, we want to do async def just like any other of our commands. Kick. We're going to pass in self, ctx, as we always do. And then here we're going to pass in member. And then what we want to do is do a space, a colon, and then discord dot member. Just like that. And then we want to do reason equals none. Okay, so basically what this will do, make sure you put a colon there. So don't forget. Basically what this is going to do is the member, which is a discord.member. So basically it finds it. We don't have to do member equals discord.member. Afterwards, it just gives us the discord.member variable, if you want to call it that. And this is the reason they're going to get banned for. So yeah. This will default to none, that's why there's an equals here. It will default to none, so you actually don't have to specify a reason, it'll just automatically go to none. It won't throw a argument error. So yeah. Right, so the way you'll do it is like your prefix, so minus that, which is the greater than sign, kick, then the member, so say, I don't know, me, so orange be 123, and then the reason could be, I don't know, test, and that'll kick them. With the reason test, so when you go into your audit log, it will show that they've been kicked, and with that reason. So if you're the owner and trying to look why they were kicked, you can see it in the audit log. I'll also get it logged later on when we do logging in the series. Okay, right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do moderator. We might use all of these now, but in the future we will. Moderator equals ctx.author. So this means that the moderator is going to be the person who actually issued the command. And speaking of that, we need to add in a check here, just under the at commands command. I think we did these last episode as well, or yeah, I think it was last episode. But we want to do at commands dot has underscore permissions, and then kick underscore members equals true. Now, so obviously this is all up to you. Obviously, you don't want everyone in your server to be able to kick people because that can get messy. So you can use this. It has permissions, kick members. So if their role has the permission to kick members in Discord anyway, well then they'll guess then they have the permission to do. Obviously, you can put band members in there, or administrator even, or you can even use a role. I think it's at commands dot has underscore any role or something like that. It's in the documentation. We'll probably do it in the series at some stage, but for now, I think this works because it makes most sense. If they have kick members, then they'll be able to kick members of the bot. Anyway, back to this. The next thing we want to do is guild equals ctx.guild, just like that. So that basically in discord.py, your server is referred to as a guild instead of a server. I don't know why. It's obviously just a change they decided to do. I know they are called guilds, but mainly they're called servers. I don't know. Anyway, the next thing we want to do is basically what we have to do, or we want to make a decision here. So, do we want, like, what do we want them to see when they get kicked? Like, we can either keep it quiet that they got kicked, or we can send them a DM, which I'm going to show how to do. Some servers won't like this, or you can have a toggleable, or toggleable, like basically you can turn it on and off, which we won't do in this episode. We might do that later down the line. But say for example, if you go to put your bot on a bot list or into some servers, they won't want you to DM the members when they get kicked. Or if you want to silently kick someone, well, this isn't very silent. So this option is completely up to you. But I'm going to do it just so you know how to DM people. So how we're going to DM someone, we're going to do await member.send. And then what we want to say. So I'm going to make an F string, and I'm going to say, you have been kicked from guild.name with reason, and then reason. So this will DM the member saying that they've been kicked from the guild, with the reason, and the reason that the moderator defined. You obviously can put moderator in here, but I decided to leave it out just in case, you know, the moderator might get attacked for kicking them. I don't know. Anyway, next thing we want to do is await member.kick and brackets reason equals reason. I spelled reason wrong there. There we go. The reason we do this after we send them the message, or after we DM them the message, is because if we kick them first, the bot doesn't have any servers in common with them, and then can't DM them. It's just a Discord privacy setting thing. Obviously, it will throw an error if the person has their DMs off for that server, but there's nothing we can do about it. So if that's the way that would set up, then that's fine. But as I say, you don't obviously have to use this in your server if you don't want them to be DM'd. So just, you know, forget about this line. Completely up to you. The next thing we're going to do is basically post a message in that channel saying that yes, the member has been kicked. So the moderator knows it's been, you know, done successfully. And everyone else knows it's been kicked. So just a few options here. I'm going to do one of them, but obviously we've done the previous ones before. So we can either send an embed, which we've done in episode 2, or send a message. So obviously we can do our embeds, you know, the embed equals discord.embed, etc. Or we can obviously do our await ctx.send, send, can't type, whatever. What I'm going to do is something a little bit different, but I think it looks cleaner, and, you know, I personally like it. And that is add a reaction to the kick message. So the command, I would like a tick, and that will just, you know, say it's done. So basically I can show you with BealBot like this, exclamation mark test, and it will react like that. Now I'm going to use this BealBot test, or BealBot complete is what it's called. This is a custom emoji, or yeah, custom server emoji, which is in the server. You can obviously use a default one by just copying it. So say a white check mark, just copy it like that, and then paste in your code. Or if you want to use a custom, emoji, you need to get the emoji ID. How you do that is just post the emoji in the chat like that, and then go over, right click it, and then copy the link. Then paste it, and all we need is this number here. So it's https discordapp.com/emojis/ and then this number right here .png. So all we need is this number, not the PNG. It's just this number, and then we can get rid of that. So now you want to head back into your code and do await. This is actually how we add your action. ctx.message. This is actually so ctx.message is the message that the command was issued with. Dot add. Oops, that's a comma, not a comma. Dot add underscore reaction. And then in commas or whatever you want to call them. And so you want to do the name of the custom emoji, which is, for me, is beetlebot underscore completed. Like that. That's what it's called. Yep. And then just paste in the ID just like that. So the name of the emoji in colons, and then right beside it the ID which we just got. And that is it for the kick command. Right, one thing we're going to do here is error handling. I'm not sure if we did that before, but it's pretty easy. Basically, if something goes wrong with the command, it will show us an error and actually show us what's wrong. So all we have to do is at kick dot error that async def on underscore kick underscore error, and then pass in self ctx and the error, just like that. And there's 3 possible errors that can go wrong here. We can get check failure, which means that the person doesn't have permission to issue this command. So say they don't have kick members. You can also get command invoke error. Now, this one I had to use as kind of a bodge because I was getting different errors with check failure and that. So basically this means if something while invoking the command or running the command happens, errors, you'll get this. This generally happens when the bot doesn't have the kick member permission. But if you get an error and it's not this, just comment it out and just try it, and it should raise the error. And the last one is bad argument, which means they can't find the member, or the member doesn't exist, the bot. So let's get started. So how we actually detect if it's this error? We want to do if no space is, sorry, there is a space. Let me start there again. If is instance like that, error, and comma, commands dot check failure, like that. No spaces. So that's just checking if the error is a command, so check failure. Make sure to put a colon. We're going to await ctx.send, and then x, like that. Basically what this does is just the X emoji. You'll see it in a minute. It just puts the bot, a bit of characters to the bot. You do not, I'm going to put this here. Obviously you can say whatever you want. You not have permission to kick this member. So this will run if the person who issues the command does not have the kick member's permission, or if this check has failed, whatever you put there. Another one we want to do here is elif is instance, so the same, error, and then this one's going to be commands dot command invoke error. So like that. Obviously I'm using the quick shortcut thing, and that's how you enter it in. You can obviously do it manually. Colon there, and then like before, await ctx send another x. I do not have permission to kick this member. So this will run if the bot, well, generally will run if the bot doesn't have permission to kick this member. I'm using the first person here. You either can use the first person or the bot. Might actually change this to Actually, I'll leave it as I do not have permission, but you can change it to whatever you want. That's just meaning the bot doesn't have permission to do it. Then another one, if is instance error, and then this last one is bad, or sorry, it's commands, not bad argument, and then await stx.send, and x. I cannot find this member to kick, like that. And yep, that's it. Okay, so that should be it then for that. And one more thing, else raise, which means if it's not one of these errors, it'll come up in your console, or your terminal, or CMD, whatever you want to call it. So as I say, if you're getting any issues with this, just comment it out, highlight it, and if you're using an IDE, just control and slash, comment it out, and then just test it, and that should work. Okay, so quickly I'm going to get my alt account onto the server, just so we can see test the kick command. So yeah, I'll be RB. Okay, so we're back. After resetting my alt password, we are finally back. So I'm in my test server now, or my server. I'm in the test account, so I can do testy, and then go to my Discord, and we can see it right here. So yeah, why do I have folders open? There we go. Right, so let's test out our kick command. Let's open up this, close that, and then see if we got any errors. Successfully loaded, bot is connected to Discord, bot is ready. Nice. Right, so firstly, if we go in here, and we do prefix kick at beetle.py, like that. You don't have permission to kick this member. If I do kick at orange beetle, you don't have permission to kick this member. This will happen, obviously, because that check's run first. So, this means that obviously no one without the kick member permission, because obviously beetle.py does not have that, it won't work for them. Alright, so let's head over to my actual account, and let's try firstly kick myself at orange beetle. And I do not have permission to kick this member. Will send me a DM saying I've been kicked. That's a bit of a flaw. Don't know why that happens. Why does that happen? Have I made a silly mistake? Let me see. Have I done this in testing? For some reason this did not come up in testing, and I'm not sure why. Anyway, it's not the end of the world. It'll try to do it. If you can try to find a fix for it, that might be a bit of homework you could try to do it. If you find out, let me know below. But yeah, basically you'll say I don't have permission because it doesn't have permission to actually kick me. So yeah, but now if I actually try and kick at beetle.py, we can go testy. Obviously we don't have to put a reason here, it'll show us none, but I'll put a reason in. Kick beetle.py testy, like that, and you'll see we got reaction. Obviously if you put a message, then it will show the message, and you can see that beetle.py is gone. So go over here, wrong account, I can go in here. Let's see, I'm no longer in the server, and I've got a message from O2 Coding Bot saying you've been kicked from Orange Beetle's Discord with reason testy. I have tried this before. But yeah. There you go. So now the kick command works. Let me just rejoin my server real quick. And yeah, I know that. Okay, right. Now we're going to move on to our ban command. Really, we can just copy and paste, which we will. Obviously, you can do it if you want to, but just to save some time in the recording, I'm going to copy and paste it. So really just copy and paste your kick command. And I'm just going to run through here and replace all the kick stuff to ban. So the alias would be B instead of K. This needs to be ban. This also needs to be ban members. I'm just going to members. You've been banned. That's okay. And then here needs to be member.ban. And obviously, if you look in your audit log, I'm not going to show it on the recording, but it would have it in the audit log that they've been kicked with reason. That. And then here it's going to be a ban.error, and then on underscore kick, or underscore ban underscore error. And that should be it. Oh, we just need to change these to ban as well. And yeah, that should be everything changed. So right, let's finally, before we test that, we'll quickly write the unbound command, which is a little bit different. So we can't copy and paste, but yeah. So we'll get going on that. So at commands, not at commands, at commands dot command, like that. Async def unban. I'm not gonna have any lies for that. You can if you want. Self ctx and star and then member. So we did this in the last episode as well to start. Base, this means any information with a space. After ctx, we'll go to the member variable. So yeah, that's what this asterisk there. What we're going to do is, instead of having a reason, we're going to, in the command, we're going to have a reason here. Reason equals f unbanned by ctx.author. And I'll just go to the audit log that they've been unbanned by them. We can't actually send them a DM, we can't, because they're not in the server and the bot's privacy settings won't let it DM it. Actually no, I think it's because they don't share a server, the bot actually can't DM it. So it's the same with Discord. Okay. Next thing we have to do is banned underscore users equals await ctx dot guild dot bans, just like that. Okay. And then next we're gonna get our member underscore name and member underscore discriminator. They're hard words to spell. There we go. Discriminator equals member dot split. Like that. We put a hashtag. So basically the way we have to input this is, so your prefix and then their name, so say be orange beetle. 1, 2, 3 like that. And then their discriminator, so say mine was like 9, 1, say mine was 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that's not what it is, but say if it was, you do that, and that would unban you. You can't actually tag, or you can't actually ping them because they're not on the server anymore. So member underscore name, and like that. Okay, that's perfect. And then we do author equals ctx author. We don't really need to do that. Actually, no, we might as well do it. So author, that'll just get the who actually issued the command. There we go. And now we need to do for. This is a for loop. I think Tom should be covering it soon in the Python basics series. So for ban underscore entry in banned users. So this is going to basically split up ban users, which we got up here, to ban entry. Or we could also call this bans. Might make more sense. Bans. And then we're going to go user equals bans dot user. There we go. Just like that, and then we go if user dot name. It's like if user dot name and user dot discrim. Oh, this is a hard word again. Discriminator. There we go. Is equal to or 2 equals, and then member underscore name member underscore discriminator. I could auto complete it there. Await ctx dot send, or sorry, what am I doing? Await ctx dot guild dot unban, and then user, and then reason equals reason, just like that. And then obviously we can do the same with we're gonna send a message in embed, or what I'm going to do is send the reaction, just like that. That looks good. Okay. And that looks to be it. We can actually, I'm pretty sure I haven't tested this, but this should work. We can add an else here. Await ctx dot send x. This member is not banned. Just like that. And we can full stop that. Alright, and that should be all the code done. Let me get up the bot again. Do that. Okay, everything looks like it's loaded properly. Alright, so my alt should be in the server. Let me quickly just get it in here. Permissions, build.py. Give it those read permissions. Okay, so now we can see it's in here. You can go down here and go like that. Yep. So obviously we're in here. Alright, so let's try ban them. So ban, we can actually try, firstly, go over here and try ban someone. Ban an orange beetle. You have permission to ban this member. I can also over here try and ban myself. Again, I'm gonna get a DM. It's gonna try ban me. And it sends the DM, you've been banned. As I said, if you want to try fix that bug, go ahead. And then finally, we'll try ban at beetle.py. Reason test. And I think we're gonna enter. Bot is gone. We got a reaction. And if we head in here, we're gone. We got a DM from Coding Bot. Been banned from RGBL's Discord, but reason test. And yeah, so if I try going here and rejoin, you're banned from this guild. So we are banned. And yeah. So let's try the Unbound Command now. So unban. And let's just try unban a random person like blah 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 blah. This member is not banned. There we go. So that does work. So now let's try actually unban beetle.py. So beetle.py, it's beetle.py and 8930. So unban beetle.py hashtag 39. What was that? I forgot it already. Oh, 8390. Like that. Unban. This member's not banned. Did I get the discriminator wrong? 8930. That's what it is. I already forgot it. It's 8930. There we go. Remember, it's not bad. It will say that. We can actually fix that by just putting a return in here to end this loop, and that should fix it. Let's go back into Discord. So now we'll just send another quick invite. Okay, invite has been sent. We can now join it again, and as you can see, we're no longer banned, and we are back on the server. So yeah, everything seems to be working now. So that we've started off our mod.pycog. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. We really appreciate it if you did subscribe and like. If you have any issues, drop a comment or join the Discord server, or if you have any recommendations or suggestions, drop a comment. All links should be down below to the Discord server. And yeah, next episode, guys, we're going to be doing a mute command and unmute command, part of our mod.pycog. And yeah, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, for this episode, that's it, guys. Hope everyone has enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.